Ladies and gentlemen, very warm welcome to this video where I'm going to review my best original coasters. So I've made a short list of 5 roller coasters which I personally like of my own. Some of them I had help with, some of them was completely by myself, but I will be going through each of them from the number 5 to number 1, explain why I like it, and explain a little bit of the story behind it, because there's a story behind all of them. I'll say that now. Enjoy. Whoa, stop the recording. Did you know that that's 54.3% of you are not subscribed? Why are you watching my videos when you're not subscribed? Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and you will become super cool. Yeah! So number 5 I feel like it's a little bit of a cheat because it's not even finished yet. Number 5 is Inversion. This is a roller coaster which I am still making and it's still very early on in the process of building. But I think already it's going to be higher than number 5 when it's finished, I can assure you that. But at this moment, it is already my 5th best original coaster. I don't build many original coasters until like in the last year or something. So yeah, this is definitely my number 5. So with the story behind this one, this is basically themed to the man who invented inversion. He conducted all of these different kinds of inversions in a small space, which is of course the layout out here. And it's basically a facility where inversions are tested. People can test the inversions, experience the G-forces of them in many different ways. And it's coming along very, very nicely. Just look at the track going up. I love it. I love this ride already. I cannot wait until I finish it. Okay, I know this is really irrelevant, but I just got a comment saying, yo, I never seen a Brummy theme park Tycoon 2 player. It's not obvious I'm from Birmingham, is it? I don't sound Brummy. Number 4 is a suspended swinging coaster. The first time I used the project in an original build, and it has turned out very well, and it is a popular favourite amongst all of you. This is the Raven. So as I said, the Raven was my first ever suspended swinging coaster. So I did Vampire, which is a recreation from Chessington, and then after I built Vampire, I was like, you know what? I kind of want to do a suspended swinging coaster, which is original. So that's exactly what I did, and it did seem very popular once I finished this. All of you seem to really enjoy all of this. And so I went out with the theming in here. I've never done a snow roller coaster before. I've never done a roller coaster in the snow. So this was definitely new in all sorts of ways for me. And I'm actually very happy with how it turned out. I don't think I really established a story with this. I know the Raven is an isolated human being who hides in the mountains, and then any wanderers that go by, the Raven claims them. I think that's what I went with. But to be fair, the Raven is actually, I built this with the inspiration of a famous wrestler called Sting, if any of you know him. If you could tell from the logo, you can definitely see it in the logo. But yes, I'm very happy with how all of this turned out. It went really well. And I wouldn't change this whatsoever, really. I can't really imagine what else I could have done. Number 3 is my most recently finished roller coaster, which is called 𝙎𝙪𝙥𝙥𝙪. So 𝙎𝙪𝙥 is a extreme... joking. 𝙎𝙪𝙥 is a extreme spinning roller coaster, the first one that I've ever built, and it's safe to say that it's turned out quite well. You can have a look at the showcase video on my channel, which is arguably my best video, I can't lie. I absolutely love the final result of the showcase. But yes, this is probably the most out scenery I've ever done. This is like the most over-the-top scenery I've done for a ride. Of course, I had my good friend Chills help me with this. He designed the buildings, and I just used a copy and paste tool. It's the first time I actually went full out with a copy and paste tool. So I'm now one of them. I'm one of those people. Thanks, copy and paste. Thank you, Dennis. I love you, Dennis. But yeah, it's a very lengthy layout. Like the colour, like the showcase video, of course, as I've already mentioned. And the station is quite nice. Of course, the train's valley. That's the only problem with this ride. The train valley's like right there, because of course there's a block break there. But anyways, coming in at number 2 is the oldest ride on this list. I built this back in 2022. This is 𝙎𝙪𝙥𝙥𝙥𝙪, King of Serpents. So this is a very compact multi-launch roller coaster. This is definitely like the layout is themed around Tarrant, I believe. I don't really remember my mindset of like how to do the layout from when I actually built this, because of course, as I said, it was a while ago. But I actually really like the layout, how low to the ground it is, all the twists and turns, and it's like the first time I've ever built a multi-launch with no inversions. definitely a Taron ride. This was probably the best roller coaster I did at that time out of like original builds, recreations, everything else. This was definitely my best one. Of course, if I went back to this now, there'd be a lot of stuff that I would improve, such as not just having a simple wall for the fencing, even though I actually do really like that. I actually like that a lot. I'd probably do a little bit of a longer launch here, because you can see the launch is quite small, but I really like this. So the story behind this is basically 𝙎𝙪𝙥𝙥𝙦, King of Serpents, runs a sanctuary, really. So it's basically a place where you feel like you have no destiny. I think that's what I went with the story in the end. So if you have no destiny, you'd go to the sanctuary, and turns out it was just a lure, really, by 𝙎𝙪𝙥𝙥. And yeah, I don't really remember the rest of it. It was a while ago. Okay, leave me alone. But overall, I really enjoyed building this, and I really enjoy looking at the final result. Coming in at number 1, it was an obvious pick for me. I absolutely adore this ride, which I built with my good friend Chills once again. This is 𝙎𝙪𝙥𝙥. So 𝙎𝙪𝙥, like, you thought 𝙎𝙪𝙥 was a compact multi-launch roller coaster, and this is something else. It's literally just a big clump of metal, but it looks and rides good. That's the most awesome thing about it. So I have explained in a previous video, this is actually based on Kung Fu Panda. So it's following the Jade Order, really. You go into the Jade Temple, not the one from Kung Fu Panda, but my own Jade Temple, and you basically just ride the roller coaster to follow the order. I think that's the only story I really established with this, but altogether, I think the colour scheme is probably my favourite bit about it. Like the green and then the desert colour, you can call it, I don't know. It just goes really well. The little bit of buildings around here and stuff, the first launch as well, and how that's decorated, along with the second launch in here with the lights going as well. It's just perfect. I genuinely love this roller coaster with all my heart, and I'm so glad about how it turned out. Anyways, lads, that is my top 5 original coasters. If there's another one that I've done on my channel that you prefer, do let me know, because I'm actually quite curious. What do you guys like? All the links to the original showcases of each build that I've went through will be in the description, apart from number 5, because that's not finished yet. Make sure you do leave a like and subscribe. That'd be very kind of you, and I want to thank you all again for the massive support that I've had on the channel recently. It's genuinely just blown my mind, and I really do appreciate it. Other than that, lads, take care of yourself, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.